Thokozani, bogogo, nabomkhulu. Makhosi amakhulu, makhosi amahle. My name is Gogo Mpho Kamudi. Prophet Dr. Mkhulu Mpho. Ngingubovungane hlase mkhathini mazini sengwayo. Yamagayishi shangama pepezeli. Ngane kashenge buthelezi. Ngize khabazela mageba kangwane shaka. Ilembe, Shaka Ilembe, Shaka Ilembe, the great one Maponga, the great one Maponga, the great one Maponga, the great one Chinia, the great one Mahalia, Mpongo Sentranga Sibikandaba, Blojwa Mbanjwa Mkachwa, Mushosho Gamaketa, Kanzedimani Kamufukeng, Ramasia Madodzi, Dabuluvalo nomzamo mkhanya kude. Khatshani kuyabenyathi sibalukhulu makaduzela. Zuma msholo zingamalala. Good people, I want to talk about the duration that your ancestors gives you. Well, can I say the duration? Yeah, I don't know how else to put it. How can you know? How can you tell ukuthi ukuthi idlozi lakho lizokunikeza isikhathi esingakanani when they think you are ready? When you've had this cleansing, this drinking of moody, waphuza waphalaza wenzani. I'm just making a general statement here. Ngihlanganisa konke nje ngathi depends ukuthi idlozi lakho kade lifuna ukuthi wena uphuze uphalaze ugezwe mhlambe uye emfuleni mhlambe akuyena wonke umuntu okumele ehlathini ayogezwa emfuleni mhlambe wena kuthiwa nje what is available to you will suit you best. Bese moqeda ukugeza uphuzile imithi. And when I saw 2 weeks nje uphuzile imithi. Uthi wena ready ufuna ukuthwaza wena. Look, good people, I've met people nje khona omunye wathola imithi waphuza just one day, and then she said to me the next day, this lady stays in Cape Town, so she said to me, Gogo, I'm ready. Yeah, ngicela ukuthi ungithwasise. So I told her, look, have you heard any feedback from your ancestors? Or uthi yena no. So I told her, how many times have you drank umuthi? No, just one day. Ngeze one day. Okay. Would you think you are ready to go through with this trials and tribulations and these teachings? Would you think you are ready? And she said, yeah. Gambuza ngathi khona manje, do you know anything leyo idlozi lakho lifuna ukuthi wenze? She said, no. She feels like she has to ask me. I said to her, no, you don't have to ask me anything. Your ancestors have to guide you. Hence, they are called guide. Uzele wembethe laba bantu ubembethe uzale ufumbethe. So they are your guides. They will tell you what needs to happen. I only open up a door for you. Ngiyakhanyisela ngikuvulele ukuthi indlela ukuthi kuhambe kahle kukhanye, but it's not my responsibility. If I do something, if I'm told to do something, it means your ancestors have allowed us to go through that. If we have to go ehlathini, if I have to do rituals for you, it means they are telling us what's supposed to happen. And they will tell you that you need to twasa, not me. So hambeli phambili wena. Don't preempt, presume, assume that, and don't be too ambitious. Yeah, don't be, because the minute you become too ambitious, there's a lot that is. I don't want to say izinto because but then the truth hurts. But I'm not gonna say some of the things because what do you know about meat? What do you know about ukugeza? The same process you go through, you must take other people through. Ukugeza abantu, ukusiza abantu, ukuhlola abantu, ukuhlahluba, ukuhlola, ukugeza abantu, cleansing at the river, doing rituals. There's a lot you need to learn before uzijale to ready. Doing rituals ehlathini, at the river. How about imithi ukuthi imithi isebenza kanjani, whether you're supposed to buy isiwasho, whether you're supposed to go ehlathini yogubha umuthi, how to mix, what to mix for ukukhipha isidliso, for ukugeza umuntu othwejule lidlo. It's a various things that you need to learn before you think you are ready, before you think wena already, because there's different muti that you use for umuntu othwejulele nedlozi, ovalelwe isipho, ovalelwe inhlanhla, umuntu okumele okhiphe isisu or simlahlekele, umuntu either miscarriage or abortion, umuntu ovalelwe isipho sakhe, umuntu ovalelwe isipho sakhe. There's a lot to do. There's a lot, and you need to know what to do, because different meat that you mix for this person, that you are guided by the ancestor. So when you have got just 1 day or 2 weeks and you want to tell me that when you are ready, what do you know about the welapha? What do you know about ukukhanyisela umuntu, ukuphakamisa amadlozi wakhe? Because you need to understand all these things. Ukuthi ukuphakamisa amadlozi wabantu, lo muntu uzomsiza. It means you have gone through all this vigorous, the stringent test. You have gone through this yourself, because idlozi lakho lizokuhambisa through this journey, so that you know ayikho into ozohamba kuyo leyo ngeke uhambise abanye abantu kuyo. It means you are being strengthened, being taught, being guided, so that nawe ukwazi ukwenzela abantu izinto, because it's a learning. It is a process of learning and teaching, a place of healing, ukuthwasa, kuba namadlozi. When you are going through this, it means there's a lot you need to learn by yourself. Yeah, you might need a mentor like me. And I'm not saying I'm going to mentor you, please. I don't want volunteers. Your ancestors should tell you. So if you know nothing about all these things, the first thing that you need to know about is to ukuhlola abantu, ukugeza abantu, and differentiating imithi, which mithi to use, to cleanse, to bath. Yabanye abantu banamadimoni, ugeza umuntu namhlanje bese una this headache the whole day. Yeah. Abanye uyaquleka, ningena emanzini umuntu uyaquleka. So if you have not had any experience dealing with umuntu onedlozi elinjalo, what are you going to do? You have not been taught, you have not been trained. Because being taught and trained is two different things. Being taught, it means somebody else is showing you how to do things. But being trained, it means physically you'll be doing this. Ukukupumuti ehlathini, it means you will be going there when you're self-practicing. So wena ungangitshela ukuthi wena already ukuthwasa. Ukugeza abantu ehlathini, mhlawumbe ugeza ehlathini, because abanye abantu bageza ehlathini, abanye bageza emfuleni or edamini or at the big river. Do you know what to do? What protocols to observe? Ukufika lapho kumele ukhulume nengelozi lamanzi, ucele uncenge, usehlise, because lapho kunento ephilayo awukwazi ukuthi ufike nje uzenze ngathi wena you know how to dress ugeza abantu. What attires do you need? Yeah, mhlambe udinga, there's this clothes that you need to go and ugeza abantu. Like for instance, mina nginamajazi amaningi. I've got about majazi 6, I think. So if you don't have something to protect yourself, abobidane, and then you just go. Bese ubuya lapho ukhathele, ngathi udiniwe, ngathi ufuna ukulala. So there's many things that you need to observe, and you can't know this by all yourself. You cannot. And this is not something leo ngahamba udopa ufunda from other people. Your ancestors need to tell you. Every single person utshelwa ngidlozi lakhe ukuthi usiza abantu kanjani, and the message comes from the person that you are helping, ancestors. It means idlozi lalo muntu uzomsiza will be told. Yeah, this person's ancestors is going to tell your ancestor. That's how you get to know ukuthi okay, lona simgcobisa la, simgcobisa ubhovu, for instance, umgcobisa bhovu nemithi. I'm just making an example. Lo udinga in amafutha nemithi, lona udinga this, lona, and you have to know which amapa you have to uqokise lo muntu. So if you don't know anything about ukuthi lo muntu unesithunywa izithunywa ezingakanani namadlozi, because noma uyogeza umuntu, you can't just ugqokisa umuntu amabhayi nje abhedayo. You have to know ukuthi lo muntu lona une isithunywa esiphambili. Bese you dress the person the appropriate colors. If unesithunywa phambili somoya inzunzo rumundawo, you know which amabhayi you have to dress this person. Yeah. And lamabhayi ayalahlwa moqeda ugeza lo muntu ayakhitshwa alahlelwe emfuleni. You don't bring that back with you. Yeah. So you think you know much. You think you know so much. There's so many things to consider, and you don't go asking around. If you go asking around, your ancestors will never share. I've mentioned so many things, so many various things. I have done a lot of cleansing, a lot of rituals. I've taken a lot of people to the river, to the dam, to the other river, Enkulu. I have done a lot of rituals, Eslatini, and there's a lot of people that I've taken to do all those rituals. A lot. And there's a difference between teaching and training. You teach people to show them. Okay, yabona la lenkukhu lena ne siyenza kanjena this. This chicken addresses this problem. Yeah. Lana sikhipha idemoni ngale nkukhu. Yeah. We take this chicken. There's different rituals. Yeah, kuyadependa ukuthi what problem are you addressing. Yakwazi ukuyikhipha idemoni inkukhu ephilayo. And also you need to know what kind of color chicken you're using, if it's a male or female. But a lot of times ancestors prefer male. They prefer ukuthe, even if it's not yet ukuthe, but they prefer male chicken. You need to know ukuthi niya nini. You can't just go anytime uthi wena uyophahla uyoyenza rituals at the river. You cannot. And automatically your ancestors will tell you. There's this lady that I took to Wheatbank Dam. We went there. It was so difficult. Every time it's her ancestors will tell her what we're supposed to do. Sahamba saya Latini many times. I won't say, but the experience was I won't talk about it. So that's why I say if ulandelela imigoma nemibandela nolalela litlozi lalo muntu, it means uzohamba endleleni yalabo gogo because they want to help lo muntu. And until wenza into efanele, yeah, ayikho into ezohamba kahle. You need to listen to leli tlozi ukuthi lithini, but the message comes through your ancestors. So it means when you are going to do exactly what you're told. And ancestors are tricky and very secretive. They only tell you, as it mhlambe sibuye with bank. As we with bank, they're only mentioning when we there. Okay, this date you are going to do this. When the next date comes that they've mentioned, they mentioned another ritual. But if ungalandeleli ngendlela bakutshela ngakhona khohla, they won't mention, because a lot of times kuba imfihlo yedlozi. Yeah, and yezulu. They won't tell you ukuthi okay, abana sengicedile ngale ritual yasedamini. It means you're going to do this. No. And when you don't know nothing about the ukuthwasisa man, because you need to have gone through a lot of things. But as showing, you know more about what's going to happen about yourself first. Yeah, uthanda ungathanda unekhandela icinile or ungenalo ucanga ukuthi wena wazi kakhulu. Look, this is not going to work out for you. Nothing. This thing works when you listen, when usehlisa only. But when you think you know too much, you watch too many videos and listen to izinto ezihlangahlangene uziyaziphambanisa uyasihlangahlenga. Don't do that. Do not, because uyogcina nje ukwatisa amadlozi akho. And ancestors get angry. They get angry very quickly. Umuntu ongalaleli ozaziyo bayaphuma kuwe. And then the next thing, you don't have dreams. And then you ask yourself, but that's not the reason only. They like to take their time. I always tell other people that, look, you know what, don't be in a hurry for anything. Because you don't know where this bus, train, car is going. You need to relax, because, and when they know, in fact, they already knew ukuthi wena umuntu onjani. Yeah, bayakudonsa bakudonse khona la bazokucolela because they know wonke umuntu wenza amaphutha. They already know you. Yeah, they know. And they will take their time when they feel like, ish, but lo muntu siyamdinga. They already needed you. It's just that when they think Utwana, you know too much. But you know too much, yeah, because you need to heal first as a person. Oelapayo. More so, right? Because there's so many things that can shake you spiritually, physically, as a person, emotionally. A lot. Abanye bazofika kuwena bakutshela ukuthi hayi azini hayi angaboni imehluko gogo sengikhezile 2 days angiphuphi amaphupho amasavaliwe. Okay, 2 days 2 days hayi bo khona omunye osepesheya ose-US wathi kumina gogo amaphupho ami yazi akakavuleki. So the guy had only 2 days egezile. So I said to him, okay, you've got only 2 days. Okay, when I in your would you think if it was you, would you quickly get a response from your ancestors? So he said to me, no. So I said, okay, and it's unfair for me to be asked questions. But I become very humble. But kukhona la idlozi lakho lizosho ukuthi hayi yeah, no. Ayisebenzi kanje. When they think you're too anxious, because it is unreasonable for ancestors and so unfair also, because when on a 2 days, okay, you've been sitting with a 20-year problem. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I'm trying to kubahlaza futhi. You've got all this years uhlezi ungazi ukuthi khwambani. Yeah. Now just 2 days ukezile ufuna ukuthi lo gogo umakhulu asho konke. It's not fair. That is why a lot of ancestors bakwata so. And mina mebasafuna ukuthi bathe ngingasakhulumisi, I block your number. And I will not talk to you ever again. Because you are using me to tap into the space of people that do not want to speak to you because we stefe. Ngiyibeka njengoba injalo manzini. So if you are pushing, they will say, I just block this person. And when they won't even tell you ukuthi kwenzakalani. Abanye banenhlanhla because I will tell them that you look, they saying I must not help you anymore. Kusho ukuthi unenhlanhla ke. But people should understand that when your ancestors are very angry, they will make things, I want to say. Akube njalo bantu asekhaya abantu abahosi. People should be patient, And the worst thing is not having any patience for your ancestors. Nawe kanjalo, they will have no patience for you. And they will make sure, and you must remember that they helped you to know the truth about your life. So okay, una 1 day, una 2 day, una 2 weeks. Yeah, and wena songitshela ngendlela already ngakhona. Yo, some people. Okay, I've mentioned so many things. So you must do yourself a tutorial, make notes. Make notes and note everything else if you are interested. Now call Nangi collab. We are pali futang. It's your life. All the things I've mentioned, and ask yourself if you know anything else about it. You must ask yourself, any of the things I have mentioned, do you have a slightest idea what in Kulmangan? It's not only about yourself, it's about the whole lot of things. A lot of things. Yeah. I want.